Direct from Nashville, Tennessee, here's the Porter Wagoner Show. Starring Porter Wagoner, Dolly Parton, Mel Tillis, Spec Rose, Don Hauser, the Wagon Masters, and today's special guest star. And now, here's Porter.
Oh, they say that country music's gone to town. Old Joe Clark's done put on his camping gown. What's a country boy to do? What's this world a coming to? Oh, they say that country music's gone to town. Well, Grandpa used to take his dear old fiddle on his knee, and Uncle Buck would get the banjo down. The only music ever heard that would stop a mockingbird. Now they say that country music's gone to town. Oh, they say that country music's gone to town. Old Joe Clark's done put on a camping gown. What's a country boy to do? What's this world a coming to? Oh, they say that country music's gone to town. One day I was walking through the canyons and the hills. I came up on a cabin far away. An old man with his banjo sat there patting his big toe, and as he played it, you could hear him say, oh, they say that country music's gone to town. Oh, your father's done put on a cabin gown. What's a country boy to do? What's this world coming to? Oh, they say that country music's gone to town. Thank you a lot. Howdy, and welcome to our show. We're delighted to have you with us today. And one of our regular members of our show is busy out on the road working a personal appearance today and couldn't be with us, Mr. Mel Tillis. So we've asked his singing partner to kind of fill in for him here, and one of the wagon masters. And this is one side of George's fine record for the Stop Recording Company, and it's called The Room of the Unknown Shoulder. George McCormick.
I don't even know her name. Guess she didn't want to tell me. She just knew that I was lonesome. So for a night she took me in. After weeks without a shoulder to which I'd grown accustomed, it was good to feel the warmth of a woman once again. So I just left the room of the unknown shoulder, someone to take the place of a woman who is gone. Yes, I just left the room of the unknown shoulder, the one I leaned and cried on all night long. I met her accidentally in a bar where I had stopped at. I was pouring out my troubles to any ear that I could bend, and politely she listened as I told her how I'd lost you. Then leaning on her shoulder, we walked out into the scene, and I just left the room of the unknown shoulder, someone to take the place of a woman who is gone. Yes, I just left the room of the unknown shoulder, the one I leaned and cried on all night long.
Good job, Jolly Boy. Mighty nice, man.
Thank you very
Fine
much.
job. And I know that you want to say thanks to the disc jockeys and everyone for playing it. And
I sure
buying
do,
that record.
Porter, and it's, I'd say it's nice to be doing the spot here that Mel was supposed to be doing.
Well,
we'll hope to see him next week, huh?
Yeah, he'll be back next week.
Yeah,
and
good.
the nice, well, no, I shouldn't say this, but the nice part about it, you're a lot easier to talk to than he is. We'll be right back. Watch this message. Very nice, Mac. Thank you, boy. Real good job. Right now, we want to introduce the little gal with us each week and has sang a mighty pretty song. It's called Just Try Being Lonely. Miss Dolly Parton.
Thank you. Suppose you wanted someone the way I want you. Then just imagine your body, mind, and soul breaking into what the blood each night, cry tears you can't conceal. Just try being lonely, then you'll know just how I feel. Now I saw you with your new love, and oh, it hurt me so. It's funny how I see your face everywhere I go. You smile and look to be so happy as you pass by. So I hurried round the corner so you wouldn't see me cry. Suppose you wanted someone the way I want you. Then just imagine your body, mind, and soul breaking into what the flood each night, bright tears you can't conceal. Just try being lonely, then you'll know just how I feel. Yes, just try being lonely, then you'll know just how I feel. Now I'm through. Thank you.
Mighty nice, Dolly. Thank you very much. She sang so pretty and is a beautiful gal, too. Some folks the other day, we was out on the road, they said, that gal actually as pretty in person as she is on television, and she certainly is. Great job. Now it's time for you to meet my special guest this week, a boy that has been with us several times before and does a great job always. Let's make him welcome right now. He says it's a wonderful day, Mr. Ray Pilla. Yeah.
I wake up in the morning and I see a pretty face smiling back at me. Some early morning kisses in a pile of quilts and lace taste so heavenly. Then I think about the lonely nights I spent before you came along, and then I realize it's a wonderful, wonderful day to be alive. I hear the pitter-patter of a pair of tiny feet running down the hall, and something jumps in between us with a giggle and a shriek, teddy bear and all. I'm so happy I could yell it, but then anyone could tell it by the mist that's in my eyes. It's a wonderful, wonderful day to be alive. It's a wonderful day when you find the one that you love. For people in love, oh, what wonderful days are made of. A hail and hearty breakfast and some kisses at the door send me on my way, unafraid of any problem that today might hold in store, come what may. If only all humanity were one big happy family, then each day that arrived would be a wonderful, wonderful day to be alive. It's a wonderful, wonderful day to be alive.
Ray Pillow, and a real pretty song. I like those that are sort of happy like that one. I want to go back and do a kind of an old song for you now. I did an album some time back of bluegrass songs. It was called The Bluegrass Story was the title of the album. Here's one of the numbers that was in it. I hope you'll remember. It's an old-timer called The Little Cabin Home on the Hill. Tonight I'm alone without you, my dear, but in my heart's a longing for you still. All I have to do now is sit alone and pine in our little cabin home on the hill. Oh, someone has taken me from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beat on my window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. To the end of the way and find there's no more happiness for you. Just let your thoughts turn back once more, if you will, to our little cabin home on the hill. Oh, someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beat on my window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed that. Watch this. We'll be right back. Now here he is, ladies and gentlemen, with his checkered suit on, Spec Road. Let's play it out here.
One more time. Would you run that by me? Hey,
That's nice.
ain't that nice?
Oh, it's a beautiful vest.
Yeah.
I love
It's
that.
brand new.
New.
Yeah, I went to the doctor and he told me to keep a check on my stomach. That's what I got. Hey, can I get your boys to play for me here?
No.
Hit me a C chord?
They won't do it.
They won't? Well, I didn't mean to fall in love at only 17. What's a guy like me to do when he visits such a dream? When she walked by, she caught my eye to give my heart a stir. No use to try to back out now, 'cause I done fell too far. Well, I'm in love, and know it's love the way I feel so good. I don't think I'd change a thing, not even if I could. Now the only thing for me to do is give my heart to her. No use to try to back out now, 'cause I done fell too far. How you are, we done it. Boy, how about that? Oh, wasn't that good?
Thank you, Spec. Mighty nice. I want to do a song for you now that is one of my favorites. I hope you'll enjoy. Skid Row Joe. Last night, that's who I found in the dirty part of town. Lost, forgotten, with no place to go. Tormented with a bitter taste, outcast by the human race. A mask of torture was the face of Skid Row Joe. He walked up to where I stood on the street, said, "Pardon me, mister. Now don't get me wrong, I don't want your money, though heaven knows I could use it. But you see, this is my home. You see the other bar down the street? That's my home, too. I noticed you were staring at me a while ago. You recognized me, didn't you?" I said, "Yeah, Joe, I know who you are. You was one time a real famous singing star, one of my favorites." He said, "Well, I guess you heard they took my babies away from me." I said, "Yeah, Joe, I've read about it in the papers." Then he turned his head away, and I saw the tears fall into place. And he turned to me and he said, "You know, mister, this is the only place in the world that I'm not ashamed to show my face. But I'm going to quit. Yes, sir, I'm going to quit. I'm going to shave and comb my hair and get me a clean white shirt. Then I'm going to walk up to her door. When she answers, I'm going to stand up real proud, tall. Then I'm going to get down on my knees. And I'll say, 'Sweetheart, if you'll take me back, I'll spend the rest of my life making it up to you for what I've done. I'm so ashamed of myself. This I want you to know.' Then I'm going to take my 2 little babies and hold them so close to me, I ain't going to never let them go." I guess I should have told him then that she'd already remarried again. But after hearing what he'd said to me, there wasn't no way I could add to his misery. So I said, "Good luck and my best to you." Skid Row Joe. Thank you for watching that good word. And now let's get back and hear another song from my guest this week, a boy that does a great job. And this one is titled, "Gone with the Wine," Mr. Ray Pillar.
It sure is nice of you to be making conversation. I've been here all night and hidden the juice pretty hard. You wonder if my pride's in hibernation. But this always happens when my baby has trouble staying in her own backyard. My pride has Gone with the wine, gone with the wine. My usual self has left me for a time. But when the wrath of the grape is my only escape, don't be alarmed, it's just gone with the wine. I know that I am a-getting more plowed than the bottom 40. But when I come in here, her memory's so easy to lose. I wish that she would try and control her naughty. But sitting here drinking makes my thinking all fuzzy when I should be blowing my fuse. My pride has gone with the wine, gone with the wine. The jukebox seems to help out with the dime. But when the wrath of the grape is my only escape, don't be alarmed, it's just gone with the wine. Don't be alarmed, it's just gone with the wine.
Thank you, Ray. Fine job. And that just about winds things up for today. We want to thank you so much for patronizing our sponsor. Thanks to Mr. Ray Pilla for being our guest. See you next week, Miss Dolly, and Mel will be back, all of us. Until then, take care of yourself, and so long, Don Boy.
This has been the Putter Wagoner Show, a half hour of good country music and fun brought to you from the home of the Grand Ole Opry. This is Don Hauser inviting you to tune in again next week, same time, same station.